Sorry, I'm going to try to project my voice the best way I can because there are background noises that is really getting to me right now. So please just bear with me. So how do you cut your coat according to your size? The first tip I have for you is accept you can't buy or have everything. The moment you accept that you can't buy or have everything, the better for you. Because at the end of the day, if you're being realistic, it's not everything in the whole world you would buy. It's not everything in the whole world you can acquire. So just accept it. When you accept it, you know that there are some things that you could buy, there are some things that you can't buy, and that is okay. Because if you start having the notion that, oh, I want to get this, I want to get that, I want to get this, I want to get this, I want to be able to get everything I want, then you won't be able to cut your coat according to your size. Because what if you don't have that money and then these wants are still increasing? You will do whatever it takes for you to get those things, and at the end of the day, you find yourself to blame. Because definitely a lot of people, if they can't get the money legally, they will have to get the money illegally. You don't want that for yourself, right? So cut your coat according to your size by accepting that you can't always buy everything you need. You can't always have everything you need, and that is okay. That is really okay. Now, the next one I have for you is try to spend your money on a budget. I know most of us just buy on impulse. We just go to the market and then we see things and we just buy. That is not how to cut your coat according to your size. If you want to begin to cut your coat according to your size, then ensure that you buy things on a budget. Before you leave for the supermarket, the grocery store, or the mall, or wherever you're going to, have a budget. You may write it down, you may have it in your head, but I would suggest you write it down, because this way you'll be able to remember everything you want to get and the money that you budgeted for the things you want to get. Okay, so this should help you spend according to the amount you have at that particular point in time, so you don't overspend. The third tip I have for you is find a product alternative that is less expensive. Now, if it happens that you wanted to get a bag and that bag is very fine, it's beautiful, it's this, but then you check the price tag and you see that it is way over your budget, or it is way over the money that is in your bank account. Maybe it's 30,000 naira and the whole money in your bank account does not even sum up to 30,000 naira, or maybe that is the only money in your bank account. Would you want to spend that 30,000 naira, the whole 30,000 naira, on a bag? Of course not. Be sensible, be reasonable. You can't do that, except maybe you know that there is somewhere that you're plucking money from. Okay, that's rest assured, you could always get your money back. But if you know that there's no one to rely on, there's no place you're fetching money from, that you would be rest assured that you could get that 30,000 naira almost immediately, then look for a product alternative. They look for a bag that is close to as beautiful and durable and has almost the same quality as the other bag that you saw for 30k. There will always be a product alternative that is nice as well. So look for that product and purchase that one instead. That will save you a whole lot. That is you cutting your coat according to your size. Maybe that product alternative is 15,000 naira. At least if you are able to buy that bag for 15,000 naira, you have another 15,000 naira in your bank account that you could use for any emergency situations or any other thing you want to use your money for. Problem solved. You still have a bag, only that's not as expensive as the first one you saw. That is you cutting your coat according to your size. Do not overdo. If you feel like, okay, that bag is that same bag you want to get, then maybe you should try saving. If you save perhaps this month, next month, and the third month, you could acquire that money and get that bag. But I don't think that would work for a place like Nigeria, where dollar rise every single time. By the time dollar keeps increasing, the price of that bag keeps increasing. So how then will you be able to save up to that money for you to be able to acquire that bag? Which goes to my first point. Accept that you cannot buy everything you need, and that is okay. So just look for a product alternative and you're good to go. Spending the time you're able to have 60,000 naira or 100,000 naira in your bank account, then you can spare the 30,000 naira to buy that bag you truly really want. So the next tip I have for you is stop feeling bad for not having all you need. Yes, by the time you stop feeling bad for not having all you need, you would find yourself feeling grateful for what you already have. Remind yourself that this thing is a trendy stuff, and at some point they would actually go out of trend and new things will come. Okay, new things will always keep coming. So because you cannot meet up to this particular trendy stuff does not mean that you will not be able to meet up with the next trendy stuff. Stop overworking yourself. Stop feeling bad that you can't get this, you can't get that. Start appreciating the ones that you've been able to get, and you would find yourself happy and contented with what you already have. That's another way for you to cut your coat according to your size. The last point I have for you is be careful of the people you move with. This point is very important, okay? The friends you go with or you move with have a huge influence in your life. So if you are rolling with rich friends, rich folks, and you know that you are not from a very wealthy background, are still struggling to get some of the basic things you need, you are setting yourself up for a disaster. Because by the time you keep moving with them, you would start wanting what they want. And by doing so, you want to get what they want to get. You want to buy what they are buying. You want to dress the way they are dressing. And I'm not saying that this is not nice, but if you can't afford it, then that's where the problem lies. And by the end of the day, you start thinking of doing some certain things that would make you meet up with these rich friends of yours who can afford these things. I'm not saying that because you are not exactly rich, you should move with people who are not exactly rich. I'm saying that be careful how close you are to these rich folks, because if you are so close to them, like you move with them every single time you are with them, it's only a matter of time before you get influenced by their lifestyle and you want to also live up to that lifestyle. And then if you don't have the money to live up to that lifestyle, it's only a matter of time for you to start making stupid decisions that might make you end up in regrets. So these are the points I have for you on how to cut your coat according to your size. If you have more tips concerning this, please leave them in the comment section down below. This is the time for you to subscribe if you haven't, and please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.